Good morning. My name is Ms. Morrow, and I am going to teach you guys how to do a caricature self portrait. All right, everybody. I have two papers here, so I can have two examples. All right, so this is a 9 by 12 white paper, and I'm just using a number 2 pencil with the eraser. Okay, so a caricature is where you draw a large head and a little body. All right, so I'm going to start by putting my fist in the upper part of the paper, and I am just going to sketch an oval around the fist. Now, you want your head to be bigger than the body. You actually want that proportion because it's a caricature. So I'm going to do it again. Leave a space. Sketching lines or searching lines. And move your fist out the way, and then you just continue it. You can perfect it later. Okay, so now I am going to draw the body. Alrighty. So I'm going to use shapes and we're going to do a robot body. And I want you to think about your hobbies. So this can be a girl, this can be a boy. So let's think about a hobby for a girl. What does the girl like to do? I'm going to do a square neck. The body is going to be little because it's a caricature. So I'm going to do for the upper torso a rectangle kind of slants in. The pelvic area kind of slants out. Girls have a little bit of a different body shape than the boys. Here's the boy, little tiny neck. They'll have just a rectangular uh, upper torso, sideways rectangle, pelvic area. All right. Now, for the arms, the upper arm and the lower arm will have a long oval and the hand will be a circle. But this pose for your caricature depends on what your hobby is. So let's say that this girl is an artist. Here is her upper arm. So you have to be holding a prop. She's going to hold a paintbrush. So I might draw the paintbrush right here. All right. And then this arm might go on her hip. So there's my two ovals in a circle. All right. And her legs. She has one leg down. So the upper leg is an oval. The bottom leg is an oval. The foot is a small sideways oval. Just so you can see. All right. And then this one. Here's an oval. Slanted. An oval going down. All right. So there's the robot body. Okay. So let's go for the boy. Let's say he likes to do basketball. All right. So let's say football. Let's say he's running. All right. So I am going to say he's running with the football. Here's the football right here. And he has one leg bent because he's running. I'm using my shapes. I say this leg is this way. You know what? I'm going to erase. I want the leg to go up. This makes it funny if I do something like this. He's running fast. See, I got a simple change of direction. So there are simple shapes to show the robot body. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and we are going to put in a background. So it's going to be a portrait and a landscape in the background. A portrait in the foreground, the landscape in the background. For any landscape, you always start off with the ground. The ground in art is known as the horizon line. So I am drawing or sketching a sideways horizontal line on both sides of the neck. All right, you get a choice for your road. You're going to draw a 1-point perspective road that looks like it's disappearing and things are getting smaller in the background. And then towards the bottom of the paper is in the foreground. Things are getting bigger, closer to the bottom. This will connect us to our cityscape. So on this side, I'm going to have a curvy 1-point perspective road. I draw the vanishing point dot. I'm going to sketch a curvy line. And both rows must end at the bottom corner of the paper. Then I go from the vanishing point and I touch the the shoulder, and then I touch the body, and I come on all the way over here, and I'm going to curve it over to the other bottom corner. Now for this one, I'm going to do a different 1-point perspective road. The vanishing point is going to be behind the neck. The road is going to look like slanted diagonal. Okay, so I'm starting at the bottom corner, and I'm making a slanted diagonal line. All right, so now we have our 1-point perspective road on both pictures, but they're two different ones, so you get a choice. Okay, now I'm going to add a cityscape, which are buildings. If you were close on the buildings, you would not have the whole building. So in order to show the cityscape, we need to be further away. That's why the 1-point perspective road helps you out. So I'm going to simply just draw a sideways line going across. I'm going to start at the top. We're drawing overlapping buildings. Here's a building behind that first building. So what you do is you start at the top in the middle, sketch a line up, and then sketch a line over and stop at the head. So there are 3 buildings. Now I'm going to do one over here, but I'm going to do it differently. This one will be a square, and I'll start at the top, go up, go over to the face. 3 overlapping buildings. In these buildings later on, you can write the names of all of your favorite places that you like to go to. So I want this caricature to tell a story of your life. So people will look at it and say, oh, you like to go to the movies, or your favorite restaurant is this, or you like to go to church. You can draw the church, you can draw your house. So now we have the beginning of a caricature. We have a big head, little robot body using lines and shapes. And then we did a 1-point perspective road with a cityscape in the background. Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit more detailed than this. Are you ready? Let's add details to the face. We're going to start off with our lines of symmetry by sketching a line going down the middle of the face. And then we're going to do a line going across the middle of the face. So now we have 4 spaces. I'm going to do it again. Line across the middle, a line down the middle. All right, now we need more lines because we have more facial features. So I'm going to draw a line going across the top part of the head and the bottom part of the head. And I'm going to add one more little line in this space right here. I'm going to do it again so you can know it. Here's the line in the top half. Here's the line in the bottom half. And always sketch it lightly in case you mess up and you need to erase. And then there's the mouth. And you want to do it lightly because later on, after we plug in the facial features, then we are going to erase all the lines of symmetry. So don't draw dark for the lines of symmetry. All right, so now we need to figure out where are the eyes, nose, and mouth. The eyes are going to be in the middle of our head. So I'm going to start on the second line and do a rainbow line. And an upside down rainbow line. I call it the football oval. I'll add a rainbow eyelid and a baseball circle. All right, now everybody has different shaped eyes. So you have to look in the mirror and see what shape your eyes are. A lot of times I end up making one eye bigger than the other. I have to always compare. All right, let's give this person a different shaped eye. Give them more slanted eyes. All right, so we have some slanted eyes over here. And I gotta make sure I have room for my eyelid. All right, so now we have the eyes. The eyebrows are, of course, gonna go right above it. And maybe I'll make the boy's eyebrows a little bit bushier. You can do one line for an eyebrow or several lines. All right. Now I'll do a nose. I use simple letters for the nose. You could do a U, a V. You could do a J, a L. It's going to be a cartoon, okay? Now you're going to do the lips. We're going to do a M for the top lip, a U for the bottomlet, and a line. The line's already in the middle. You can add a little smile line if you want. Maybe this girl has dimples. Okay, so for the boy, we'll give him a really big smile. Add the little M in there. Alrighty. So now we need to do the hair. What? We forgot the ears. Let's add the ears right here. Start at the eye line, draw a curvy line, then slant it down, follow the face, and curve into the nose line. So our ears start on the side of our face where our eyes are. All right, let's give him some ears. All right, we added the ears on both sides. All righty, so now we are going to add the hair. So I'm going to give her some curly hair. So I'm going to give her a hairline. This line right here is your hairline. So we're going to just give her some little curly lines going all the way around. Maybe little curly sideburns. All right. So you have to have two hairlines. One is above your forehead. The other one's on top of your head. So now I'm going to give her a curly hairdo. Maybe we'll give her a curly ponytail on the side or something. Maybe she has a ponytail. We'll let her ponytail curve up over here. All right, let's give this guy some spiky hair. He has a sideburn, so I'm gonna come up, gonna come over, maybe come up again. Let's give him sideburns. And then, so that's his hairline. Now we're gonna start on top of his ear and go up, and maybe change directions. And now come down. All right. Now it's time to erase. Let me get my pink eraser. It is time to erase all the lines of symmetry. All right, everybody. And we'll use this eraser again, especially when we do it with a Sharpie. We can really erase with the Sharpie. And we can erase this little ball head rainbow line that we did at the top when we were tracing our fist. All right, we'll get the rest later. But now it starts to look like a person. So now we need to add some clothes. For the girl, you know what? I can add a palette right here. She can have her paint right here in her hand. All right, so let's add a little curvy line for her neck. Let's give her a U shape. Let's give her a little t-shirt. So follow along the arms and make a little square. Making a little square. Let's give her a t-shirt that comes down to her waist. And let's just close it in. All right. Now we're going to let's give her a skirt. And then for her skin, all you're going to do is connect the line on both sides of her arm. So that's going to be her skin. For her hand, I just might draw some lines in the oval. Because it's a cartoon, so you don't have to get too detailed. So let me draw the skin on both sides of her arm over here. And for her legs, just a line going down on both sides. This one bends, so you just follow along. And now we can erase. Can't see your bones through your skin. You can't see your bones through your clothes. So we're going to erase these robot body shaped bones. All right, so now she has on clothes. All right, let's give this guy a jersey. So I'll do a curvy line here, do a V-neck here, curvy line on both sides. You can even double the line, double this, Double that. Boys wear their clothes a little bit longer. And then let's give them some shorts. A line on both sides. And then this line just follows along right here. All right. So I left some space and just did a straight line. Shorts are usually a rectangle that connect in the middle. And then we'll give them some gym shoes. Double the line at the bottom. And just start doing some X's in the middle. Alrighty. And of course, we need the skin, so I'm going to trace an outline for his hand. Maybe he's running with his hands in a fist, so I draw some lines. Let's draw the outline for this arm. All right. So now we have the clothes, we have the facial features, we have the hair. Now we need to add something big, medium, and small on both sides. And the names, of course, maybe you put details in the sky. Maybe she likes to go on airplanes and travel. You can draw an airplane. You can just draw clouds in the sky. Maybe she goes to Murphy Middle School. Maybe she likes to go to church. So we make a church. And we can write church right here. Maybe she likes to go to the movies. Maybe she likes to go to Pizza Hut. This picture should tell a story about your life. Maybe she has a doggy at home and she loves this doggy. And he has floppy ears. And he's furry, oval body, long tail, 2 sticks in a circle for the paw. All right, so that's her big item. Maybe she likes to go swimming. So in the medium item, it's further in the distance. So here's the pool. It's wavy. Here's the ladder. And maybe she's in the pool having fun. All right. So this is almost done. If you want to do anything small, you can do like a tree right here. You would not do a little tree right here because you got to show distance. Things further away are smaller. So you have to remember that. All right. And then this guy, maybe he loves video games. So we have a remote control that is right here. Maybe he likes to go, let's say he likes to go to main event. Maybe he likes to go to the stadium to play sports and watch games. Maybe he likes to go to Six Flags. Here's a roller coaster ride. Maybe they're on the roller coaster. Hear the arms going up. Wee! Just put some clouds in the sky. So you're going to think of any detail that you want. And then you need big, medium, and small. Sometimes you can get away with just putting, don't do a tree. Let's see, maybe you can do a cactus. Maybe he lives in Texas. Big. This would be medium. This would be small. So you want to show some type of distance. How are things in the distance? And maybe he likes to go camping. Here's a tent. Barbecue pit. Maybe he's a Boy Scout. Maybe him and his dad like to go. I'm drawing a person here. Barbecue pit. All right. So the last thing you would do is you would get a Sharpie and you would trace everything. Some caricatures, people put their names at the top in block or bubble letters. So after you trace everything with a Sharpie, then you can color it with crayons, colored pencil. I like to watercolor paint mine. So this can take up to an hour to do if you're taking your time, but they always come out great. And these also make very, very good birthday and Christmas gifts. People love to see stuff like this. If you go to an amusement park, then people are drawing caricatures. Makes people feel good to see themselves drawn. And you don't have to exaggerate your features. You don't have to make fun of yourself or someone else. The only thing you're exaggerating is the head. Because remember, the head is going to be big. So I'm going to trace everything. I'm just going to do this one right here. So I'm going to trace everything except for the lines of symmetry. Always include some lines for texture. Of course, you would take your time. I'm going fast. Don't forget the horizon line. Don't forget the the small details. All right, here's our paint palette. To color this or paint this will take you a good hour. Oh, we could give her little heels for her shoe. Maybe a strap connected. So you can add different details. All right, so we're almost done. Let's get this little cute doggy. Maybe you add his tongue hanging out. People love stuff like this. These make such good gifts. Or you can keep it for yourself. Alrighty. All right, let's do this horizon line on this side. Let's do the swimming pool, the ladder, some little wavy lines, the person in here having fun. There's a little tree. Middle school. Oopsie. All right, everybody. I am going to erase right now. Let's see what it looks like when you erase everything. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to turn it sideways so we can put some. I think I forgot to, I forgot to outline the clouds and the airplane. So I'll hit that and do that in a second. So it really looks like a cartoon now. Once you erase all of the pencil lines, it looks so good. And then you can watercolor paint it, like I said, or use a color pencil or a crayon. All righty, look at there. And I will do a little airplane up here. Put some windows. Put a little cloud. You can do some little M or V birds. Movies. You can add another building in there. All right, everybody. So I'm going to stop here. You can add color the way you want, but I just wanted to teach you guys how to do a cartoon caricature self-portrait or a portrait of someone else using a one-point perspective rope leading to a background that you can call a cityscape and adding details. And it should tell a story about your life and all the things that you like to do and the places you like to go to. So this is a great, fun self-portrait. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.